And we are live. All right. It's the Live Drive Jive Archive Evening Edition. Another late night on the road home. It is evening here in the capital of the Red Dragon. I am your host, Frank Monday. I hope y'all good looking sexy people are doing well out in Happy Land. Wow, that guy almost hit that other guy right in front of me. Pay attention. It's always nerve-wracking when people don't pay attention when they drive. Not cool. Got a flatbed truck here with a huge load of, it looks like drywall, but it could be some sort of prefabbed Coovies bin, you never know. They have really outdone themselves with this planned scamdemic, huh? Wow, that dude just didn't even care. I mean, he's making a right turn from the left-hand turning lane. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I've been thinking about it a little bit, and the whole thing is kind of, I don't know, man. Like, now the Stasi, the Gestapo, they can disappear anybody they want from public under the pretense of them being unclean. Australia's really in a pickle, huh? I'm not going to talk about it, though, because I'll just get a community strike if I do. My opinion is not welcome on this platform. That's okay, though. We can talk about other shit. What's been going on in Happy Land? Not a lot. Long day at the office, man. So I get up and get at it at like 4:30 a.m. and now I'm headed home. I leave the house at 6:15, and now I'm headed home at 6:30 plus. It is, yeah, 6. So I've been out and getting it for 12, 13 hours now. That's a big day. Thursdays and Fridays are my big days. Thursday's my biggest day. A lot of hustling on Thursdays. 6:47, man, and I'm just now headed home. So I probably won't be home until 8, about 8 p.m. And I'll just go straight to bed, man. Maybe get in bed by 9. And then be up and at it again tomorrow. I'm not complaining, but you know that I am complaining. Boob tube here tickles me, man. One of my recent videos after a week off went up to like 15 views, and now they got it back down to 7. And then I went up to 189 subs, and then I dropped back down to 187. And then I picked up a couple more subs over the last couple of days, and so I'm back at 189. And I think, man, they're such tricksters over there. I got one video, my middle pillar video on my channel here, that has been stuck at 3,800 for like 3 months now, even though it says that it gets over 100 views per month. And one day it got like 50 views, and I checked it, and it went up 1 view. So I think my middle pillar video could probably be in the hundreds of thousands. I don't know, or at least the tens of thousands, but they'll never tell me. I think even if I had a sub base of like, I don't know, 10,000 people, it'd still be like 200. So it's completely asinine to think that YouTube will ever do anything for anyone. I've heard of other folks that were over 1 million though that are now dropping down, like The Amazing Atheist. He said he was up at like around 1.2 million or something, and now he's down to like 700,000. So that just goes to show you they're not letting anybody progress anymore, not on this platform. And there aren't really any other attractive platforms out there. Like, I've done the poop shoot, but I find it's impossible to upload to. And so they'll just choke out the bandwidth on any platform that might provide a little competition. I listen to Styx Hexenhammer sometimes. I don't know if you guys ever listen to him. Styx, S-T-Y-X, Hexenhammer 666. He does political opining. It's basically worthless, but a couple of times a week I like to get the daily news from him. I think he's getting at or around a million subs now, but he's controlled opposition. Him and the Young Turks and the Amazing Atheists, they just read the daily news and then do some stream of consciousness commentary on it. It's not very valuable. I like to watch Wrangler Star. He's a homesteader. And another homesteader I watch is Alone in the Woods. That guy's pretty cool. I like some of the bushcraft guys. I like Corporal Kelly. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Corporal's Corner. He's a pretty good one. Of course, always got to get a shout out for Esoterica. If you're interested at all in the history of magic and esotericism and old, outdated religions, he's a good one. Dr. Justin Sledge over at Esoterica. Of course, DJ at Dark Journalist. I enjoy that program. Recently, I started watching Apollo's Odyssey just because she's a firecracker, man. She's as cute as a button. I like that gal a lot. She really doesn't have much to say, but she's fun to listen to sometimes. Can't think of anyone else. Those are my top picks. And that'll be it. Let's do some yo's to clear the palate. Yo, come on. That's the way to get it. Keep punching. That really clears the palate. I picked that up from Kyle Dunnigan. D-U-N-N-I-G-A-N. He's a stand-up comedian, and he does a deep fake show where he pretends to be Sylvester Stallone. And there wasn't that many of them. I think there was about 10 or 15 of them, and I watched them all. But the whole thing is basically like they sell. They're fun. They're fun little shows. They're meaningless, but they sell subscriptions to their channel. You know, they're like, join the channel, pay the membership fee, and then you can come into the after party. And a lot of people do this. Richard Dolan for the UFO stuff, he does it. Leak Project, they do it. They pretty much just anything on YouTube these days seems pretty much like it's just an advertisement for you to pay a subscription to their private websites and their memberships here on the boob tube. And Patreon used to be a big thing, but I don't hear very many of them mention their Patreon anymore. I don't even know if that's still an active site. I've actually got a Patreon, 0 subs, of course. If I get 1 sub, I'll shoot over to Patreon and start doing exclusive content. If you guys start subbing me on Patreon, I'll cut my boob tube down to like once a week, and then I'll just do my daily live drive jives over on Patreon. And everyone could sub a dollar a month or whatever. And then I've got the sub set. If you go $5 a month, you can have direct access to me via email and Messenger and whatever else. I don't give a fuck. You sub $5 a month, I'll talk to you anytime you want. Nobody's gonna do that. I don't know, maybe you never know. Someone might actually want to talk to me. And you can talk to me anyway down in the comment box. As long as I'm only at 150, 200 subs, I can respond to any comment. It's when you start getting up into the hundreds of comments per video that it gets harder to respond to anyone. Let's get some yo's out there. Yo! Whenever you're down on your luck and you feel like the the Google Jigsaw algobots are chopping you up into small bits and pissing all over your potty, just give them a yo. Think of your old friend Rocky. That'll give you the eye of the tiger. I love y'all good looking sexy people out in Happy Land. I will see you in the abodes of the future.